Hello, magical people. Welcome back to the Daily Astro Show. My name's Meg Moonbeam, and I'm here to share with you guys our Western astrological horoscope for May 30th, Friday, May 30th, going until Sunday, June 1st. Can you guys believe we are entering June 2025? This is absolutely wild. Time feels like it's just rolling along, going very, very fast. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. We're multi-streaming here on the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, those are available at the link below, consultations.beyondmystic.net. And also our lovely Janine here at Beyond Mystic has her Medicine Cards course currently on 50% off. You can use code MEDICINE50, all in one word, to get 50% off and learn how to use the energies of your totem animals. Maybe we'll pull some cards from the medicine cards. I'll grab them. One sec, you guys. This is one of my favorite card decks. So while we're doing our daily tarot, we'll also pull a medicine card for us going into the week. So you guys can go check out Janine's medicine card course over at beyondmystic.academy. So, how's everybody doing out there? Let me know in the comments or the live chat below. I hope everybody's feeling really good. I'm feeling the lightness and the possibility and potential and creativity of this Gemini season that we are in. It is very, very light. And as we're going into this weekend, I'm very happy to see we're going to have the sun in Gemini with the moon entering Leo later in the day today on Friday, as I'm filming this video. Later in the day, late afternoon, early evening, Friday Eastern time, moon will ingress into Leo. Moon is currently at home in the sign of Cancer, where she likes to be. And moon in Leo is fun. Okay, so I know people on the weekend, if you're a working kind of person or just all of us in general, the weekends are time where we like to have fun. We like to let loose. And I absolutely love when we have a weekend with the moon in Leo, as we are going to be having on Saturday, also going into pretty much all of Sunday Eastern time. We don't have any exact major aspects happening this weekend, but we are in the influence of some exact aspects that we've just had and some that we're going to be getting into early in the week tomorrow. Gemma, hi, Gemma says, hi, Meg, what's going on? Feel like in a total Tower Pluto Mercurian blow up. Okay, interesting. Well, let us know in the comments, Gemma, what's your sun, moon, and rising? We've all got our personal transits going on. So for everyone overall in the collective, it's pretty positive transits as we go into June, but depending on each of us personally, it can be a little bit more intense what we've got going on with the transits. Now, it is very powerful. We've got Saturn and Neptune conjunct as of last Saturday, May 24th. Saturn ingressed into Aries. So we are pretty much the whole summer, well, actually until September 1st, Saturn and Neptune conjunct in Aries within a degree or at the same degree. That's going to be late July, early August. So we do have that going on, which is the dissolving of our systems and structures of life. Also putting a challenge on our health, the health systems. Neptune, there's a lot to that, or Neptune conjunction. I'm going to have to do a whole separate video on that coming up. But all these outer planets, they're going into their fire and their air signs this summer. So the energy is getting lighter and lighter, more and more inspiring. We're getting out of the heaviness. So I'm very happy to report that. I am going to be live today at 4 p.m. Eastern for the new Astro Woo, my June astrological forecast for the collective and all 12 signs. So stay tuned for that. I'll talk about the June transits in more depth for everyone and all 12 of the signs. Going into this weekend, I'm liking the energy. Okay, you guys, we've got nothing super duper heavy going on. We still got Sun conjunct Mercury. That was exact the other day. We're still within the influence of that as we go into this weekend. The Sun and Mercury will be within a 3-degree orb. So I've been sharing with you guys about how this Gemini season, there's a theme of information overload. Okay. It's the Sun in Gemini with Mercury at home in Gemini, Jupiter, the planet of expanding whatever he touches in Gemini. And Gemini is all about information, learning, gossip, the news, the breaking news, the hot topics, right? It can also be very hyperactive. It can be very social, wanting to be aware of all the information and share the information. So, definitely going into this weekend, there's information overload, maybe breaking news overload, but nothing necessarily negative, nothing end of the world doomsday-ish, which I don't believe that that's going to be happening. So just being prepared for as we go into the weekend. I love it. Moon in Leo, Venus and sextile to Jupiter. That's not going to be exact until next week, but that's one of the most positive aspects in astrology that we're now in the influence of, in the influence in as we go into this weekend. The two benefics in sextile. So I'm liking the energy we've got going on. Okay. Amber says, I've been feeling great, but yesterday felt some collective anxiety that wasn't mine. Wow. Yeah, Amber, sometimes I have that too. And when I have that, I like to go for a bike ride or do some dancing, do some walking, release the energy, do some sound healing or breath work or something. So hope you're feeling better today. But that is very normal for us, kind of in our spiritual, like minded community. Many of us are empaths, so we can pick up on what's actually going on with other people. Salt baths are really, really good. I'm going to be taking a salt bath at the end of my workday today. I always like to end the week with a salt bath with some really good salt, some really good essential oils, nice smells that can really help clear the energy and clear what's no longer ours, what's not ours, rather. Right? Seth, hi Seth, says, I'm trying to limit how much info I take in. For the first time, I'm actually limiting how much info I take in, whether about the world or anyone personally. Yes, that is very wise to be doing, Seth, because the truth is, right? With Gemini, yes, it is truth. Yes, it is facts. Yes, it is common sense, but it's also very hyperactive. And Gemini rules things being doubled, things being multiplied, a lot of something. So I think taking social media breaks, being mindful of how much information you're taking in is really a good practice, like you're doing, Seth, as we go into this weekend and really the whole Gemini season, but in particular until June 9th, which is going to be when Jupiter finally goes into Cancer. I'll talk about that in the Astro Woo show, Jupiter going into Cancer. Very, very exciting. So let's pull some cards for our weekend ahead. See what's our guidance from the universe as we head into this weekend for our highest good. We'll pull some tarot cards and we'll also pull a medicine card. Oh my God, we got the Three of Cups with the moon in Leo. So this is a weekend to have fun. Let loose. I'm hearing spirits say, don't take things so seriously. When's the last time you just like got silly and had fun with your friends and there was nothing serious going on? Okay, the Three of Cups is about celebration, friendship, kinship. The affirmation says, celebrate your success with those you care about. Support, sharing, celebration, problem resolution, gladness, beauty, joy, friendship, society. Yeah, so this is a weekend. Have some fun, let loose, don't take things so seriously. I know many of us in our kind of like-minded community, we're keeping up with so much that's going on. We're here, we're holding so much space. This is a weekend to just enjoy yourself. It doesn't have to be heavy. I keep getting this Knight of Swords a lot. You are strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world. Fearless, ambition, competitive, logical, scientific, skillful, brave, clever. Yeah, we can be getting infused and reignited with confidence and fearlessness this weekend, maybe through conversations that we're going to be having, information that's going to be coming in. Um, oh, these are some very empowering cards. And we've also got the Two of Wands as we go into this weekend. So, all different elemental suits. Interesting. Believe in your personal power, justice, boldness, dominion, decisions, planning, first steps. Yeah, this is making me feel like there's, with the Sun and Gemini and Mercury still conjunct it, we're still receiving downloads, we're still receiving clarity, right? We had that exact Mercury Kazemi on Thursday. There's clarity that can be coming forward, empowering us to move forward into the future. So it's feeling like an uplifting weekend. I am so relieved. Are you guys not relieved? Let's pull a medicine card as well. What animal is walking, flying, crawling with us into this weekend that has a message for us from the medicine cards? Aw, the rabbit. Here where I am in Belgium, there's huge rabbits. I think they're maybe called hares, but I've been seeing lots of rabbits around lately. Rabbits are so cute and gentle. They're about fertility, blessings. They can also be about luck. And we've got, as we go into this weekend, Venus sextile Jupiter. It's not exact until June 4th, but the two benefics and sextile, this is a lucky energy, you guys. So let me read a little bit the wisdom from the rabbit. Ooh, the key word is fear. Let go of your fears as we go into this weekend. A long time ago, no one really knows how long it was, Rabbit was a brave and fearless warrior. Rabbit was befriended by Eve Walker, a witch. The witch and Rabbit spent much time together sharing and talking. The two were very close. One day, Eyewalker and Rabbit were walking along and they sat down on the trail to rest. Rabbit said, "I'm thirsty." Eyewalker picked up a leaf, blew on it, and then handed it to Rabbit. Oh my God, I just lost my reading. Here it is. Rabbit drank the water but didn't say anything. Then Rabbit said, "I'm hungry." Eyewalker picked up a stone and blew on it and changed it into a turnip. She gave the turnip to Rabbit to eat. Rabbit tasted it and then ate the turnip with relish, but still Rabbit didn't say anything. The two continued along the trail, which led to the mountains. Wasn't expecting this to be a story, but here we go. Near the top, Rabbit tripped, fell, rolled almost to the bottom. Rabbit was in a very sad condition when Eyewalker got to him. She used a magic salve on Rabbit to heal his great pain and mend his broken bones. Rabbit didn't say anything. Several days later, Eyewalker went searching for her friend. She searched high and low, but Rabbit was nowhere to be found. Finally, Eyewalker gave up. She met Rabbit quite by accident one day. "Rabbit, why are you hiding and avoiding me?" the witch asked. "Because I am afraid of you. I am afraid of magic," answered Rabbit, cowering. "Leave me alone." The witch said, "I see. I've used my magical powers on your behalf, and now you turn on me and refuse my friendship?" Rabbit said, "I want nothing more to do with you or your powers. I hope we never met." What the heck, you guys? "And that I never see you again," Rabbit continued. "Rabbit," Eyewalker said, "we once were great friends and companions, but no more. It is within my power to destroy you, but because of the past and the medicines we have shared together, I will not do this. But from this day forward, I lay a curse on you and your tribe. From now on, you will call your fears, and your fears will come to you. Be on your way for the sweet medicines that bound us together as friends are broken." Now Rabbit is the fear caller. He goes out and shouts, "Eagle, I am so afraid of you." If Eagle doesn't hear him, Rabbit calls louder, "Eagle, stay away from me." Eagle, now hearing Rabbit, comes and eats him. Rabbit calls bobcats, wolves, coyotes, and even snakes until they come. As this story shows, rabbit medicine people are so afraid of tragedy, illness, disaster, and being taken that they call those fears to them to teach lessons. The keynote here is what you resist will persist. What you fear most is what you will become. Here is the lesson. If you pulled rabbit today, stop talking about horrible things and get rid of what if in your vocabulary. This card may signal a time of worry about the future or of trying to exercise your control over that which is not yet in form. Stop right now. Write your fears down and be willing to feel them, breathe into them, and feel them running through your body into Mother Earth as a giveaway. Wow. So the rabbit is saying, let go of your fears. Enjoy the weekend. Don't be in your fears. I'm feeling intuitively like some of us might be scared to see a certain kind of friend that we maybe haven't seen in a while. Maybe there's people that we're not on the same page with and oh, I'm not going to call that friend because I'm scared how they're going to react or I'm scared what's going to happen with that. Don't be in the fear. Do what you feel is going to pick you up, pick up your energy, be in the fun and enjoyment of life and let go of the fear. What are you scared of that's holding you back right now? Is there something that you're scared of? The rabbit is saying, let it go. Let it go. Okay, interesting. I also feel like personally, rabbits can be lucky as well. So there was some really powerful medicine there, but I feel like they can be really lucky as well. So I do think it's a very positive energy as we go into this weekend to have fun. Like I said, let loose. Um, let's see. Before I finish up here, want to mention, please remember to check out Carla at Ascension Orgonites Father's Day giveaway sale over at ascensionorganites.com. You can use code Father's Day for 25% off and enter the Father's Day giveaway. Awesome. Thank you, Carla. And on Beyond Mystic for the rest of the day at 1 p.m. Eastern, we have the Coco Show on the Rumble and X channels. And I'll be live with the new Astro Woo June astrological forecast for the collective and all 12 signs at 4 p.m. Eastern. So you guys can come join me for that. And yeah, excited to see you guys for the new Astro Show. Hello, Jill. Nice to see you. You say, I'm looking forward to a fun weekend ahead. Love the rabbit. Yes, thank you, Rabbit, for showing up. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me. Wishing you an absolutely magical, joyful, filled weekend. And I'll see you all 4 p.m. Eastern today if you're going to join me live for the June forecast new Astro Woo. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channels. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.